Going live.
Welcome back, friends. This is Zaleski Sports broadcast of the Battle on the Chain. Our second game of a triple header today. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf producing, and she's going to add commentary from time to time. This game features the Eau Claire Cavaliers and the Waupaca Lakemen. Eau Claire was leading off here. They are the visiting team. First batter is Caden Erickson, and he goes down on strikes. Let's look at the defense quickly for the Lakemen. Kyle Douglas is catching, Luke Boehm at first, Alex Pankratz at second, Ryan Dayton, the third baseman, Johnny Popham at short. Walker Smith in left, Brendan Canterbury in center, Tyler Dayton in right. Jason Ellie is DHing today, and Cam Seidel is pitching for the Lakemen. Battle of the Chain. Caden Erickson just struck out. Brings up Kendall Kapanke, the DH, number 27. And he takes ball one. And he's got also one strike. 1-1 the count. Had an extra headset wrong, and Allison said she'd like to chime in from time to time, and we're going to let her do it.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
I just met her in person yesterday, and she's quite a young lady. Met her folks. They're sitting right next to us. Very smart kid. And back-to-back strikeouts for Seidel. 2 up, 2 down. That brings up Gabe O'Brien, the right fielder. Cavaliers lost their first game today to the Merchants of Everest by the score of 3-2. Seidel's pitch. Low for ball one. Sparta Miller just took it on the chin again. They played this morning in the first game and lost the second game. During that game, we had a break, and I was walking through the grandstand and walked past a gentleman, and he looked kind of familiar, and I looked at him and I said, "Are you Joe Vitsinda?" And he said, "Why, yes, I am." And he was my high school baseball coach. We'll talk more about that as Seidel strikes out the side. Half an inning in. And the Lakemen coming to bat. You're watching Battle on the Chain for Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Welcome back to the Battle on the Chain here on Zaleski Sports. Friends, Whitetail Properties says for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can contact Brian by calling him at 715-213-4468. Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. Culligan Water of Waupaca. He says get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at culliganh2o.com. And a special thanks to our game day sponsors, Hanson Furniture, A.J. Holly and Sons Funeral Home, and Strongwood of Waupaca. Defensively for the Cavaliers, Cole Timon catching, Cooper Kapanke at first, Cody Dayton at second, Caden Erickson at third, Ben Boda the shortstop, Jack Redwine in left, Xavier Bemnister in center, and Gabe O'Brien And right, DHing today is Campbell Kapanke, and pitching for the Cavaliers, Tyson Allen Woodcock. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf. Will be chiming in from time to time. She's producing and wanted to put a headset on. Popped up right away to the leadoff hitter, Johnny Popham, and one up, one down. Alex Pankratz followed by Luke Boehm here for the Lakemen in the bottom of the first inning. Allison's folks sitting right next to us here in the tent.
No pressure, though.
Shit, Mom's waving. Dad's waving. Brother's just sitting in the chair. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. Boinks off the roof of the supply shed there. Allison, you're acquainted with several of these players, correct? That I play for the Lakemen?
Yeah, a
Okay.
couple of them graduated a year before me.
Okay. Anything you want to interject, feel free about talking about them.
Well, when Coach Rocky Mondello was here, he'd always put this target on the back of his car and park it right behind the dugout over there, just in case a foul ball hits it.
Okay. And hit by a pitch, I believe.
Yep.
So that will put Alex Pankratz at first. And Luke Boehm, the batter, with one away here in the bottom of the first. So what do you know about Luke Boehm?
Oh, I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
But Alex graduated a year before me, and he plays for Ripon now.
Okay.
Yep, he went there for baseball.
Left-handed hitting first baseman for the Lakemen. And Woodcock starts him out with a ball. Tyson Allen Woodcock. I'm not sure if that's hyphenated. I'm going to look. Yes, it is. So it's Allen Woodcock, the pitcher for the Cavaliers.
Just start calling him like AW for short.
That might
It's a mouthful.
That might be a good thing. Cavaliers in their white jerseys with the red numbers, letters, and trim. And strike two to Boehm. Brendan Canterbury on deck for the Lakemen. Ground ball. Dayton will glove it, but can't make a play. So an infield single for Luke Boehm. 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Canterbury will step into the batter's box, the center fielder, number 6. Some of these gentlemen a little bit older than you are, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Big swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, most of the people my age still play for the Legion.
Okay.
It's their last year there.
Pretty strong Legion team here in Waupaca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, a couple of like the graduated seniors just went on a Florida trip, so they were down about 5 people.
Okay.
But now that they're back, they're good.
But going to Florida in June and July, my gosh, that must be hot.
Yeah.
Ground ball foul.
Can't say much though, because my trip to Vegas was in July. Don't need to do that again.
No.
Vegas is like a one and done thing for me.
Just didn't like the hustle and bustle?
I didn't mind it, but don't need it either.
Another foul ball. Everest Daycare to our left. They're okay. They're just tired. Fly ball. Oh, boy. Off the fence. That's going to bring in 1. So an RBI double for Brendan Canterbury. Brings in the first run of the ball game for the Lakemen. He's about 2 feet short of a home run. As Canterbury cruises in the second with a double.
He was a good football player. When I listened to him on the radio, it was always Canterbury with the carry.
One out with 2 on, 1 run in, and this is Jason Ellie, the DH. He falls in the hole 0-1. Talk to my friends over at the Northern Lights Broadcasting Network. They're just down the way from us out of Eau Claire. Fly ball, right field. Back goes O'Brien, and he makes the catch, and that'll be a sac fly, RBI, for Jason Ellie. Luke Boehm will cruise in with the second run of the inning. Brendan Canterbury will move to third base. Virtually no wind. And unfortunately for me, the bugs find me to be a good morsel to land on, unfortunately.
Better you than me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't. I'm here swatting them away, and you're just sitting there.
I don't think I've gotten one bite yet.
Show off. This is Walker Smith, the left fielder. Two outs. Brendan Canterbury at third, and the count is 1-1. And has he got enough time to get in? Yes, he does. So the wild pitch brings in the third run of the inning. And not a good start for Eau Claire in this game either. Swing and a miss for strike two. Or strike one, pardon me. As the leadoff hitter for the Merchants in the first game that the Cavaliers played, hit by a pitch. And strike three to end the inning. 3 runs come in on 2 hits. Nobody left. We head to the second inning. It's 2-0 Lakemen. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back, friends. Hey, nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. If you've ever eaten a Lay's potato chip, friends, you have eaten a Heartland Farm-grown potato. Cooper Kapanke leads things off here in the top of the second for the Cavaliers. He fouls that one off. Now in the hole 0-2. Kapanke, the first baseman, takes low for a ball. Cam Seidel on the mound for the Lakemen. And gets another strikeout. That's all he seems to know how to do. This is his 4th strikeout and his 4th batter. That brings up Xavier Bemnister. Bembnister. Bemnister. Batting in the 5th spot today. Game moving right along here. The pitch. Little nubber. Pankratz at second base makes the catch for out number 2. Know anything about Cam Seidel?
If I did, I'd tell you.
Okay. Allison is our Waupaca connection here.
Apparently it's not that big of a connection either, though. Figure that out.
Cole Timon, the batter, with 2 away here for the Cavaliers. Number 6 hitter in the lineup for Eau Claire. Three to nothing, Lakemen, and that one fouled out of play. Talked to the friends from the Everest Merchants, and they said they played their game last night against the Lakemen, and they said it was hard to pick up the ball with the lights, and that's a base hit to center field. First hit given up by Seidel.
Yeah, they're trying to get new lights. I think they just had a mini fundraiser for it because in a game last week the lights in center field went out and the center fielder couldn't see the ball or anything.
Oh my
But
gosh.
they had to keep playing the game.
Right.
So left and right field were kind of in charge of telling them where to go as soon as the ball was in the air.
I'm old enough to remember Wrigley Field in Chicago without lights.
Oh.
They put those in 1988, and you would watch Cubs games on WGN. And it would be in the late September. They'd have a home game, and you know how dark it gets. And then, ground ball is going to get through the hole for Jack Redwine. So 2 on with 2 outs, back-to-back singles given up by Cam Seidel. Tell you, Jack Redwine, he's played well. He had a good defensively, had some good catches in the first game. Ben Boda, now the little shortstop, comes up to bat. 2 on, 2 out. Batting in the 8th spot. Here's the pitch. I believe the umpire on the bases, you happen to know who that is?
Oh yeah, that's Ken Dayton, but his nickname is Beeper.
Because?
You can hear when he calls something. I mean, fair or foul, you'll hear it from down the block. You'll know exactly who it is, too. His son is actually playing third base right now.
Okay.
One of his sons.
Did he go? Yep. They call a strike. 1-2. Tell you, Ben Boda struggled in the first game. I think he was 0 for 3. Seidel's pitch. And they popped it up. It's out of play. Count remains 1-2. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. The pitch. Low. Andy Wanty wanted that called a strike. Didn't get it. 2-2 the count now with 2 outs and 2 on. And the strikeout for Boda ends the inning. No runs come in, and we head to the bottom of the second inning with the Lakemen leading the Cavaliers 3-0. You're watching the Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to the Battle on the Chain here on Zaleski Sports. Come to the Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. L&L Propane in Waupaca is the area's leading propane provider, serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. Bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Lakemen is Ryan Dayton. And you had got hit already?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And what was the interesting fact that you found out about Ryan Dayton?
Oh, well, Ryan is the coach for my brother's baseball team, actually, the summer league. And his nickname is Rhino, too. So.
What was that about the state tournament you had mentioned?
Oh, that was Walker Smith. He was on Waupaca High School, our baseball team, when they won their first championship game.
Do you happen to remember what year that was?
A while ago.
And a base hit for Kyle Douglas, the catcher. So first two batters reach base here in the bottom of the second for the Lakemen. Tyler Dayton, the right fielder, number 9 batter in the lineup, to face Alan Woodcock. Infield fly rule in effect.
2016.
And they lay down a bunt. And a sac bunt laid down by Tyler Dayton to advance the runners.
That championship was 2016. So, 7 years ago.
Seems like yesterday. Yesterday. My baseball championship seems so far away. One away with runners at second and third for the Lakemen. And top of the order, and Johnny Popham, who popped up to Woodcock in the first inning.
He used to have long hair, kind of like Hader.
Oh, Josh Hader,
Yeah, Johnny used to have that in when he was in high school. He was known for that.
And a base hit to center field. It's going to score one. And they're going to hold up Douglas at third. So an RBI single for Johnny Popham. Leaves runners at the corners with one out. Kyle Douglas, pardon me, number 10. Zach Schaefer? Is that who that is? He's at third. He must be courtesy running. Yep. Schaefer, the courtesy runner for Kyle Douglas. And that ball in the dirt. Popham will advance to second. And Kyle Douglas at third, the courtesy runner. There's Zach Schaefer, I should say. Fly ball to center. And another sac fly. Will the run come in? Yes, it will. Play at third. Got him. So Pankratz will get the RBI sac fly, which will bring in Schaefer. And Johnny Popham thrown out at trying to get the third. And that's how we end it here in the bottom of the second. 2 more runs come in for the Lakemen. They now lead 5-0. You're watching the Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of the Battle on the Chain. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Top of the third. And batting for the Cavaliers, Cody Dayton, the number 9 hitter. And top of the order with Caden Erickson and then Campbell Kapanke. Seidel pitching well here. Has struck out 5. And only allowed 1 base runner through 2. Count is 2-2. Cavalier bats have not made a lot of contact today. The first game, the Everest Merchants shut them down, and the Lakemen doing the same. Here's the pitch. And another strikeout for Cam Seidel. That brings up Caden Erickson, a strikeout victim in the first. And to the second baseman, he can't make the play. So we'll give him a single on that. That would have been a tough play to make. Only 2 hits, only the third hit allowed here so far for Cam Seidel. Working with a 5-0 lead here in the third. We will be here for the championship game. We'll see who advances. We're not really sure the formula for it. But when it's championship game time, we'll be both here, both Allison and I. Campbell Kapanke, the batter, a strikeout victim in the first. 1 on with 1 out. Swing and a miss, fouled it back. It's 1-1 the count. Strike 2. So they call Ryan Rhino, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the story behind that one.
And strikeout victim 7. as Kapanke goes down on strikes for the second out. Gabe O'Brien, the batter. Strikeout victim in the first. 7 strikeouts for Seidel here through 2 2/3. Has given up only 2 hits. Otherwise, it's been strikeouts. O'Brien looks at ball 2. Or ball 1. 1-1 the count. Joe Anderson and Allison Wolf bringing you today's game. And that one hit him. O'Brien will get the hit by pitch and go to first. Caden Erickson will advance to second. Allison's parents and brother sitting to the right of us. Allison was watching the game and she said, "My gosh, my mom just sent me a text. She's sitting right next to us." I've been known to do that. I'm down in the recliner watching TV, and my wife is upstairs watching TV in our bedroom, and I'll text her, and I always say, "What's for supper?"
That's a very important question, though.
That ball squirts by, so Erickson will advance to third. O'Brien up to second. Definite scoring threat now for the Cavaliers. But 2 outs. Little nubber scooped up, and they're going to call it foul. No, they're going to call it fair. So Cooper grounds out 2-3 for the third out of the inning. The Cavaliers threaten but do not score. We head to the bottom of the third, 5-0 Lakemen. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports and the Battle on the Chain. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Hey, Waupaca Mattresses says save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Just stop in and save on County Double Q in Waupaca. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Top of the fourth. No, bottom of the fourth. Correct?
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third. Oh, boy. Yeah. Getting ahead of myself. Allison has been a godsend. She keeps me on my toes. That's a good thing. This is Luke Boehm, and Luke has got a 1-1 count on him. Tyson Allen Woodcock, the pitcher. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf. 5-0 Lakemen here in the bottom of the third. And a ground ball. Dayton will scoop it up over to Kapanke for the first out. It'll bring up center fielder Brendan Canterbury, who just missed a home run by about 3 feet. In the first inning, he had an RBI double. That brought in Alex Pankratz with the first run of the game. One 1-0 to Canterbury. Jason Ellie on deck. Strike call. Count even at a ball and a strike. Held up. And you say that the high school does not play on this diamond?
No, not normally. Just because, the field is close to our high school, and this one, it's a bit of a drive.
Okay. Yeah, the high school is more on the north side of town?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like right off of 10.
Correct. Okay. Been there a few times. It's a beautiful facility. Oh, fly ball. Left field. Foul ball. So did the old high school get made into like a middle school, junior high, or?
The old one or the old one?
There's two.
Because there's like the rec center.
Okay.
Now that used to be one.
Okay.
And then we have like a middle school that's over by the learning center as well, which is just right down the road from here.
That might be the one I remember, because I remember judging solo ensemble here probably over 30 years ago, and they were talking about the new high school that was being built.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be the one. And another strikeout as Brendan Canterbury goes down on strikes. 2 away. Brings up Jason Ellie, the DH. We were talking about Star Wars in the first game. We both agreed we liked the first 3.
That was actually on the TV when I went home.
Really?
That little break. Yeah, my dad was watching it.
And we both agreed that we want to both see the Harrison Ford movie.
Yes. Indiana Jones.
And the Dial
of Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
They de-age him. I wish they could do that with me. But then again, I'm not 80 years old like Harrison Ford. He's got 20 years on me. 1-2 the count to Ellie. Alan Woodcock. I've got the first 2 out here in the bottom of the third. And a swing and a miss for strikeout number 2 of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the 4th inning, and it remains Lakemen 5, Cavaliers nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the Battle on the Chain. Joe Anderson joined by Allison Wolf here from Lakemen Field in Waupaca. Top of the 4th. Cavaliers will bring to the plate Xavier Bemnister, Cole Tyman, and Jack Redwine. Cam Seidel has struck out 7 here through 3 innings, giving up 3 hits. When the Sparta Miller bus has left the premises, Can't hardly miss the Sparta Miller bus, painted in the Miller High Life colors. You've got about a 2-hour jaunt home. Sparta only about in 45 minutes from the Pleasant Hill Farm, my little chunk of heaven, and it's in Monroe County. Xavier Bemmister draws the walk. First walk issued by Seidel. Double check my math. Correct. First walk given up by the Lakemen pitcher. Bemmister at first. Cole Timon, the batter, had a single and got stranded at second base in the second inning. Clouds seem to have parted a little bit, the sun back out. Parents to the right of me, children to the left, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Strike called. Count is 2-1 to Timon. Jack Redwine on deck for the Cavaliers. Wait till the championship game, friends. I start singing even more. Bad habits of an old choir director. 2-2 the count to Cole Timon. Seidel, the pitch. And he went and got the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. I tell you, the Lakemen have been very impressive in the games that I've watched them play. Brings up Jack Redwine. Redwine with his 1-for-1. Had a single in the second inning and got stranded at first. Redwine, the number 7 batter in the lineup for Ryan Bemmister. First pitch is a ball. Right at second, could be 2. Out at 2. And got a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 4th with the Lakemen leading the Cavaliers 5-0. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Watty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Battle on the Chain. We started singing the song they're playing over the PAA video Kill the Radio Star. Those of us remember that was the first ever music video put on MTV. August 1st, 1981. I'd already been graduated for 2 months from high school. And I remember I went to Platteville, which has the world's largest M. And in 1983 or 84, MTV came to Platteville, and their logo was a big letter M with TV in the lower right-hand part of the M. And they Took a picture of a lot of people from UW-Platteville at the M. Walker Smith leading things off for the Lakemen here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike one. The reason why the M is there is that way back when, they used to have 2 colleges there. They had the normal school, the teaching college, and they had the mining school. And the miners were always kind of in competition with the normal school, and they built this big letter M out of lime rock on a hillside. And every homecoming, the engineers will go out with pails of whitewash and will whitewash the M to make it really stand out, and then they put little smudge pots all the way around it. Did he go? Dropped the 3rd strike. The plate umpire didn't know if it was a swing or not, which is the right thing. He did the right thing, and people are telling the batter and Walker Smith to run because it was the 3rd strike, because it's a full count, 3-2. Apparently he held up enough, and then after all of that, he gets hit by the pitch. We had an interesting thing last night, too, in the game between the Merchants and the Lakemen, where the plate umpire, there was a runner at first with 1 out, and full count, and the pitch came in. Actually, it was a 2-2 count, and the pitch came in. No, it was 3-2.
It was full.
It was full. Long story short, it was confusion, but it all ended up in the right way. Okay, we got Walker Smith at first and Ryan Dayton, the batter. And Ryan Dayton was hit by a pitch. Count is 0-2 now to Ryan Dayton with Walker Smith at first. Did he go? Count now 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Erickson scoops it over to 2 for 1. And not in time to get the runner at first. So fielder's choice for Ryan Dayton, as Walker Smith has thrown out 5-6 for the first out. Brings up Kyle Douglas, the catcher. 1 for 1 with a run scored in the second. And he will pop up and over the first base dugout. Strike one. Yeah, in between games, just kind of walking through the grandstand and saw a fellow that looked kind of familiar, and I looked at him and he looked at me, and came to find out it was my high school baseball coach, Joe Vitsinda. Still coaching baseball. He's 81 years old. Retired probably close to 30 or more years ago. Just turned 81. Finished his 55th year of coaching baseball. He's the winningest coach in Wisconsin baseball history. Still going strong. Looking forward to next season already. Haven't seen him since I graduated 42 years ago. Good catching up with him. Foul ball down the third baseline for Douglas. You never know who you're going to run into at a baseball game. Probably about 25 years ago, my wife and I were going to the Miller Park was not yet, or American Family Field wasn't built yet, and we went to watch a ball game, and we were walking in, and she looked at, it was a full crowd that day, and guess who's she sees but her uncle that she hasn't seen in 10 years with his family. Yeah, just say, Uncle Herman? Yeah, oh, Chris, how are you? And had a reunion. Ground ball. And misplayed at second. Here goes Dayton. Dayton gets a second life. Douglas with a fielder's choice. And Ryan Dayton better known as Rhino, will advance to third on the error on Cody Dayton. Now you got runners at the corners with one out. Tyler Dayton, the batter. Sack bunt in the second inning. Left-handed right fielder. And they try to get the runner in a pickle. There goes the runner at home. Is he in? Is he safe? He's safe. Umpire calls him safe at home. Another run comes in. It's 6-0. A double steal sometimes will throw the defense out of whack. And that's what it did. Had a close play at the plate. And Ryan Dayton, Rhino, scored the 6th run of the inning. And Zach Schaefer, who is the courtesy runner for Kyle Douglas, advances to second base. And Tyler Dayton, 2-0 to him. Make it 3-0. And Tyson Allen Woodcock, the pitcher for the Cavaliers, getting a little shook up here. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Fair, foul. It goes foul. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Little nubber scooped up by Alan Woodcock over to first and got him out for the second out. He'll bring up the top of the order, and Johnny Popham, number 19, he is 1 for 2. With an RBI, and was thrown out trying to steal third in the second inning. He takes ball one. 1 run in here in the bottom of the 4th for the Lakemen. We will find out who will play for the championship soon. Scheduled for 7:30. Right now, we have 5:52 on the clock. So we're going to have to work fast to get stuff set up. Two and 1 to count to Popham with 2 out and a runner at second. 3 and 1 now the count. Alan Woodcock checks the runner and delivers his pitch. Fly ball right field. Foul. Sun comes out in full force to our back. Game 2 of 3 this afternoon here on the network. What do you think, Allison?
I think I missed my afternoon nap.
And a little fly ball. Is it going to drop? No. Nice catch in the outfield by O'Brien to end the inning. 1 run comes in for the Lakemen. We head to the 5th. It's Lakemen 6 and Cavaliers nothing. You're watching Battle of the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
I hope you didn't catch me singing again.
I did not. Maybe next time.
Charlie Moore always does that when he produces for me, Charlie from Marshfield. We get a little squirrely up at Jack Hackman Field. And I like to sing along. Top of the fifth. Cavaliers will lead off with Ben Boda, Cody Dayton, and then the top of the order in Caden Erickson. Cam Seidel pitching well for the Lakemen. Has punched out 8 batters so far. Given up 3 hits and no runs. Only walked 1 as well. Counting out even at 1-1. Boda 0 for 1 with a strikeout in inning number 2. Count now 2-1 to Boda. Three and 1 now. Fouls that one off. Count now full at 3-2. Today's youth always amazes me at what they can do to multitask. Allison is producing, talking, and texting, and doing it all. She's not being distracted either. I don't know. And strike 3 called as Boda goes down for the second time on strikes.
Maybe we'll have you try to produce the next game. See how well you do there.
I've used that laptop before, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
Trade-off.
Cody Dayton, the batter, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Seems to be the theme for Cam Seidel. He's the strikeout artist. Ground ball. Scooped up by Popham over to first. And Boehm with a good squeeze, and that will be out number 2.
You know if there's a run rule at all? Is it 10 after 5?
Yes, I believe that is the case.
Okay.
I'm just sort of amazed at Eau Claire, the Cavaliers just not hitting. This is top of the order, and Caden Erickson 1 for 2. Had a single in the third, but was stranded at third. Lost a tough one to the Merchants, 3-2 in their first game. Like this at that game started at 12:15. Let's see what the temperature is.
Too hot to be out here.
According to my weather guide, it says it's 84 degrees, mostly cloudy, and it feels like 84.
Huh. It's gone down a whole 2 degrees since 12.
The pitch, ground ball foul down the third baseline. Working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Full count to Caden Erickson. And Another strikeout for Seidel. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and it's all Lakemen, 6-0. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka. You were just singing along. Well, we head to the bottom of the fifth, and it's the Lakemen leading 6-0. Allison Wolf and yours truly, Joe Anderson, bringing you this game. Game 2 of 3. Cavaliers trailing 6-0. And in the bottom of the fifth, Waupaca will send to the plate Alex Pankratz, Luke Boehm, and Brendan Canterbury. Alex was hit by a pitch in the first inning and had a sac fly in the second for an RBI. So yet to have an official at-bat. Tyson Allen Woodcock, the pitcher for the Cavaliers. Pitched well so far, giving up 6 runs, but has struck out 3 and walked none.
Yeah, just walk 1, though.
Now, as soon as I say it, then he does it. So Alex Pankratz will reach on the walk. Well, to finish up with my Joe Vitsenda story, he was here watching his grandson pitch for Sparta Miller. Nice to catch up with him. It's nice to run into old teachers that you had. And a fly ball to left field. Another hit for the Lakemen. Luke Boehm, solid single to left. Good camera work there, Allison.
Thank you.
Because you never know when you're going to move that thing. It's all of a sudden. Brendan Canterbury, a double and a strikeout, an RBI and a run scored for the center fielder for the Lakemen. 2 on, nobody out. And Canterbury the batter, and he's behind in the count 0-1. Sun has peaked behind a cloud. As soon as it does that, it cools off about 10 degrees. Little to no wind. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Hard smash. Erickson knocks it down. Can't make the play. I'm going to give him a single on that. That was a hard smash. So now you got bases loaded and nobody out. And you're trailing 6-0. And Jason Ellie, 0 for 1. Strikeout, but had a sac fly in the first.
Just hit another.
And just hit another batter, so he gets a easy RBI. As the 7th run comes in for the Lakemen. And we're going to have a pitching change here as Tyson Allen Woodcock will be relieved here.
Looks like the Lakemen have someone warming up, too.
Okay.
Closer, maybe?
I'll let you take a look. Who are we going to replace him with?
My guess? Brady Johnson.
Okay.
It's my guess from, I don't know how many feet away this is.
A long way. I think we're going to have a pitching change. We'll see. As coach manager Ben Nister is talking to the entire infield. Maybe we will not see a pitching change. We will not. He's going to stay with Alan Woodcock. As bases are loaded with nobody out. And Walker Smith, the batter, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and struck out. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Lakemen. And that pitch low. Count is 2-0. Ryan Dayton is on deck for the Lakemen. They've looked very impressive in the games I've watched them play. Ground ball. Could be 2. Out it. Oh, no. 2 runs come in. Oh, goodness sakes. Bad throw from Ben Boda. Just wide of Cody Dayton at second. Allows that second run to come in. 3 have scored here in the bottom of the 5th. It's now 9-0. I think if one more comes in, that will conclude the ball game here. Ryan Dayton. Ryan 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice and hit by pitch. He scored 2 runs. Alan Woodcock the pitch. And they fake the throw to second. They tried that double steal. And this time Cole Timon held on to the ball. Yeah, you want to try to draw that throw to second base so the runner at third. As soon as he sees it leave the catcher's hand, he's sprinting for home. That pitch low and away. Count is 2-1. One more run and that will put a button on this game. Pitch gets away and they hold up. Nobody out yet. Eau Claire has had their chances, but a big error, throwing error from Ben Boda allowed 2 runs to come in on what would have been an impossible double play ball. 3-1 the count to Ryan Dayton. The pitch inside, and he walked him. Bases loaded again, and
I think they're going to have a change now.
Now, yep. I think that's all we're going to see from Tyson Allen Woodcock on the mound tonight. And we will have a change as Woodcock will step off. Let's see who they bring in relief. Well, the line on Tyson Allen Woodcock, 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 hit batters, and so far responsible for 9 runs. He's responsible for all 3 runners on the bases. And they're bringing in number 24. Dalton Steele. So Dalton Steele comes in relief here in the bottom of the fifth with the Cavaliers trailing 9-0. One more run, and that will conclude this ball game on a 10-run mercy roll. We're only playing 7 since it's a tournament. Usually you play 9 and the mercy roll kicks in the 7th inning. Steele taking his warm-up pitches. Comes in a very precarious situation with bases loaded and nobody out. Warm-up's done. We'll set the stage for you. Jason Ellie is at third. Walker Smith is at second. Ryan Dayton at first. And Kyle Douglas, the catcher, is the batter. And Kyle, 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and a fielder's choice. No place to put him, so either you got to strike him out or can't give up a run, or the game will end. Got to get a strikeout and then hope for and that's it. Steele throws one pitch, hits the batter, and that'll do it. And that's the ball game. Is Ellie will come in with the winning run at 10-0. Friends, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis. Log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the Battle on the Chain, correct? Yep. This is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm here with head coach Andy Wanty of the Lakemen. You've looked very impressed in 2 games. What's the secret?
Oh, we hit the ball. Wow. Got good pitching and hit the ball. If your other team doesn't score a run against you and you hit the ball, you're not going to lose. So, I mean, that's been fortunate for us the last 2 games, and that's what's been key for us. So, but yeah, I mean, our pitching's been excellent for the last few years, but definitely in this tournament so far. So,
can you clarify something? We're not sure how this is going to be determined for the championship game. What's the determining factors?
So obviously you have 2 pools. The winner of that pool goes on to the championship. So Kewaskum won their pool. They were 2-0, and we were 2-0 in our pool. So we would be playing Kewaskum in the championship of the tournament. Correct. Okay. If there would be a tie, like both teams or all 3 teams would be 1-1 and 1, you would go on least runs scored against, and then it'd be head-to-head if there was a tie. So,
well, we'll be there for the championship game for you.
We'll
Best of wishes for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I am with Cam Seidel, who really looked impressive. Struck out 10. I just kept saying another strikeout for Cam Seidel. What were you throwing today?
There's a lot of sliders. I threw 2 curveballs, which are probably the only 2 I'll throw all year. Hit a guy with one of them, and the other one wasn't even close. So, yeah, that and the fastball was working. So,
only 3 hits allowed. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And defense was playing really well behind me, so it was nice to have them. It's nice playing at home here. Nice long grass. Keep it in the infield. So,
well, we're going to put you in the house. Have you ever done that before? Okay, you're going to say, my name is Cam Seidel, and I'm in the house. And you can say it as big as you want to and look right in the camera. I'll hand you the mic and get out of the way, let you do your thing.
My name's Cam Seidel, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thank you, Cam. All right. Cam Seidel picks up the win here. We know that the Lakemen will be in the championship game along with Kewaskum, and we will bring you that. Big hits for the Lakemen. I have Luke Boehm, and the bugs are starting to get bad now. Luke Boehm 2 for 3, and Brendan Canterbury 2 for 3 in the 10-0 5-inning game here against the Cavaliers of Eau Claire. Championship game will be the Lakemen and Kewaskum, and we'll bring that to you in a little bit. For my excellent producer and co-chatter, Allison Wolf, this is Joe Anderson saying thanks for watching. Again, our final score here in Game 2, Lakemen 10, Cavaliers nothing. See you in a little bit.